Eric is by Nicole's side as she collapses in agony today on Days of Our Lives. Chloe and Xander have no regrets, Leo contests Dimitri's most recent proposal, and Johnny interrupts Wendy and Tripp's mini-date. Eric visits the mansion to check on Nicole and see how she is handling the news about Abe. She says, "What about Abe?" and then starts to panic as Eric informs her no matter what she did throughout the years, Abe never judged her. "I asked myself, what am I going to do without him?" She sobs while being held by Eric. Chloe believes Xander isn't eating his burger because Dimitri proposed to Gwen while she consumes her takeout burger from the pub. She is aware that he still values her. Xander only acts in this way because he genuinely injured her. He reassures Chloe that he is over Gwen when she worries about his overbearing guardiness. But Sarah will always be remembered as the one who escaped. Leo interrupts Dimitri's most recent proposal to Gwen at the Salomon. Even his wedding band is missing, and a man isn't worth marrying if he won't get down on his knees. Dimitri nods in agreement and knelt down while removing a ring box. Leo and Gwen both sigh. Gwen is unable to take her eyes off the enormous square-cut diamond, despite Leo's declaration that the answer is still a resounding no. Leo also has a query that needs to be resolved. Leo yells, "What the hell is actually happening here?" as an enraged Dimitri stands. Colin is visited by Sloan in the interrogation chamber to inform him that Abby has passed away. In light of his support for anything that hurts Polina and Channel, it's the finest news he's heard all day. Sloan is horrified. Colin makes fun of her newly discovered goodness and light. She informs Colin that she is a hypocrite after remembering that she had rubbed her cheek instead of Eric's. Sloan finally acknowledges that she used her DNA for the paternity test after some pushing. Tripp and Wendy had dinner in the flat after talking to Steve on the phone about Abe. He asks if they may resume their goodnight kiss that was broken up by Johnny's call as she gushes about his fish tacos. She squints. Nicole thanks Eric for calling to see how she's doing after speaking with Brandon over the phone. He tells her Sloan came up with the concept. Nicole scoffs, "Maybe she does have a heart. However, given that you're attempting to conceive with her, you already knew that." Eric stands up for Sloan, who proposed the idea after learning he is not the biological father of Nicole's child. She flinches in agony after being astonished to learn that he was dissatisfied. Dimitri admits to Leo at the Salomon that he is completely smitten with this beautiful woman. She is the most alluring creature he has ever encountered, and he wants to marry her, knowing she is his forever, ever, and always will bring him the greatest joy. Leo scoffs at Dimitri's sentimentality. He asks, "How gullible do you think we are?" Leo can smell Dimitri's hidden Vaughn motive from a mile away, despite Gwen's efforts to keep him quiet. Leo is reassured by Dimitri that they both want to see Gwen secure and happy. Leo will immediately retract his suggestion if he is unable to offer them his approval. Turning to face Leo, Gwen's besotted look changes to a scowl. He or any other man's consent is not required of her. Dimitri is aware, but he begs Leo to help them. Chloe and Xander talk about Brady and Sarah in their apartment and how they both want to move on. Xander gives her a deep kiss. He raises her after ripping off his shirt. He carries her to the bedroom as she encircles his legs. Tripp and Wendy are kissing when Johnny knocks on the door. In order to allow Chanel and Polina some space he left, he hoped to eat dinner and watch a movie with Wendy. Wendy claims that after Tripp canceled, she made plans with him. Tripp bids Wendy farewell before being paged to the hospital. After he leaves, Wendy is asked if she'd like dessert by Johnny in a seductive manner. Nicole feels better at the mansion, figuring the ache was only from the cinnamon raisin bagel she had with her peanut butter and onion sandwich. Eric tries to reach EJ when she doubles over once again, but she says she hasn't heard from him. Eric snarls, demanding to know if he's quitting the pregnancy. She yells in pain and refuses to talk about it. To get her to the hospital, he assists her to the door. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.